all are doing well. Welcome back to my channel Code Fusion Hub. So as we all saw in the previous video, we had a look upon what is the concept of type assertions and functions and parameters and all of that. So in case if you have missed my previous videos, I'll give you the link in the description box so that you don't miss on any of them. Make sure if you are a new user, subscribe to my channel so that you never miss any of the update from my upcoming playlist as well. So without wasting any time, let's start with today's video that is going to be upon interfaces and types that are used in TypeScript. Now, what is an interface? Why is it used in TypeScript? Okay, so it is a way to define, to structure, to define a structure of an object. Okay, so whenever you have to define something, a shape or a structure of particular objects or variables or anything, you define the interfaces. So it is a contract that enforces certain properties and the types on the objects. Now, why do we use them? Okay, it is basically used in large applications for type safety so that we know what input we are giving of which type and what the output we are getting it from. Okay, so this is mainly used in large scale applications, and how interfaces helps ensure that objects adhere to a specific shape, preventing the bugs and making the code more predictable and maintainable as well. Let's have a look upon an example. Let's say we have an interface. So to create an interface, we have to use a prefix that is nothing but an interface over here, and just give a name of your interface whatever you want to. I'm giving it as a person over here, and I am stating that I want a name into this interface. Okay, and I'm assigning it as string over here. Similarly, I want the age over here, which is going to be number. These are the two properties that I am assigning into an interface over here. Okay, so whenever we use this, okay, let's say I have one variable and I am using this interface over here. Okay, this is the person interface that we have created. Now what are we going to do is we are going to pass this name over here. Okay, so we have passed the name as Bansi over here. Now what is this giving an error? That age is missing. So if I have defined that I have two properties in my interface, I can't just pass one of them. Okay, it will result me into an error stating that one of them is missing over here. So this is an invalid syntax. Okay, now what if I go and define the age over here as well? Okay, but now I'm not giving it a value as number, I'm passing it as a string over here. Now, what is it stating? That the property that you are assigning of type string is not assignable to age, because I have defined that into a structure that my age should be a number only. Okay, so I cannot now redirect to that into a string. Okay, so this will cause an error again. Okay, stating that this is invalid. Okay, now the correct way to use this would be by passing the correct value of the correct data type. Okay, so we'll be just passing, let's say 30 over here. Okay, so this is going to be the correct way there where we have defined an interface. Okay, we are calling it over here and we are passing the properties, that is name and age, of their particular type, that is string and number only. Okay, so name is assigned as string and age is assigned as a number over here. So we have defined the interface and also we have made use of that particular interface. So we have this interface usage over here as this. Now, what is the difference between interfaces and types? Like, I have to define specific types into the types as well for the TypeScript, right? And also in the interfaces, I'm doing the same thing. Like, what is the difference then? Whenever you are using an interface, so interface is best defining for the structure of objects. Okay, structure of objects or maybe classes or shapes, etc. Okay, so I am defining a particular structure of particular objects and like that. But types is more flexible. Okay, types is not restricted up to objects and shapes and something like that. So types is more flexible and it allows us to use into unions It is used into intersections as well. Okay. So these are the major differences, that interfaces is not much more flexible. It provides us just with the structure of object shapes or properties or something like that. But types, we are going to assign it to the unions. You can assign it to the intersections as well. Okay. So here when we need to use them is interfaces. When we have some objects, we have to structure them out. So we are going to use the interfaces. And for union tuples or for more complex combination, as types is more flexible, we can go for the types over here. Okay. So this was all about today's video. I hope so you understood whatever I have taught in this video. In case if you have any doubts, you can let me know in the comment section below, and I'll reach you out to clear that doubts further. And make sure you have subscribed to my channel so that you don't miss any update from my upcoming playlist. If you like the video, do hit the like button, share it with all your friends and colleagues. I'll see you guys in the next lecture. Till then, take care. Bye bye.